Live from KTVN Reno, you're watching 2 News at 5:30.
We don't anticipate significant flooding unless we have a major change in the weather.
The warm weather is finally speeding up the snow melt, so residents along the Walker River are keeping a close eye on its flows. And that is our 2 News Big Story at 5:30. Well, I'm Kristen Revington. Landon has the night off. Thank you for keeping it here with us. With more summer-like temperatures this week, that's increasing the possibility of flooding on some northern Nevada rivers. We do have team coverage for you tonight about this very issue. Chief Meteorologist Mike Algers in the Weather Center with a look at how hot it'll get. But let's begin with Paul Nelson live in Lyon County. Paul, how are the conditions looking along the Walker River right now?
Well, they're definitely high, Kristen, and officials only expect them to get even higher throughout the week. You can see right over here, areas like this along the river are seeing some minor flooding, and then there's other low-lying areas near the river that are seeing some seepage. Officials are comparing these conditions to those from back in 2011, so they're hoping to keep flooding to a minimum. The Walker River is flowing high and fast through the Mason Valley. Officials say flows are around 2,100 cubic feet per second. At the Snyder Bridge, the water is about 9.5 feet deep and could reach 10 by the weekend. But officials are hoping to keep flooding to a minimum.
The irrigation district and the county and the city have all been working together to keep the flows as low as we possibly can. And as long as we don't have a significant weather event, we should be okay.
Page says high temperatures have brought more snow melt and higher river flows during the past week. He says residents don't have any reason to panic, but they should be prepared as levels increase.
We usually have a couple of days notice of that it's coming, because it's coming from up high, has to work its way down. So it gives us time to respond if necessary.
Just 2 years ago, the Walker River flooded fields and water flowed over Miller Lane, closing the road. That's not expected this year, despite the wet winter.
The last 2 years that we've had this, those fields have flooded, and that means they've lost money. So we're trying to keep those fields intact.
But the hot weather brings another kind of danger, enticing people to get into the river.
It's going to be great weather, it's going to be hot, it's going to be warm, and people want to go play in the river. The river's high, it's fast. We're urging people to stay out of the river.
Another concern, not to mention the debris that's still floating down the river. Crews are out clearing debris and some drainage, and they're also creating some overflow ditches, some emergency ditches, just in case those floodwaters do pick up. Covering the big story live in Yerington, Paul Nelson, 2 News.
All right, Paul.